So Mike, you had a chance to put together more of an enterprise-wide vision. What's been the challenge in terms of communicating the value of ECM to your lines of business and getting them to actually adopt?
Well, probably 2 years ago, we took the finest minds in the IT and business area and put them together to do an evaluation of ECM.
That would be you and someone else.
I went to a couple of meetings. I was kind of kept out of that conversation for some reason. But they did an evaluation of attacking this as a project. And it doesn't work to attack it as a project. The cost was $24 million, 3 to 5 years to execute. It died on the vine. So what we decided to do was to keep this thing going because ECM had a lot of value to the company. But you really need to start out with things like, what are your policies? What are your records retention, records management policies? What's your taxonomy? You need to start out with those corporate level goals in mind and then build the technology to follow that. And that's the approach we've taken. It hasn't been a big bang revolution kind of thing. It's been more of a slow evolution. And consistently keeping that message in front of the senior management and keeping people engaged has been the challenge. We have created a framework, if you will, from the standpoint of what ECM is about, what it looks like. And it's that corporate platform view. And then we look at every project that we have going in the IT area in the organization. We say, does this have an ECM component to it? If it does, let's make sure that the project managers and the people who are sponsoring that project are engaged in ECM so that they understand where it fits in the overall framework so that we don't get something out in left field or right field. We get something that really fits within that framework when that project is completed. So we eliminated the big bang approach and went with slow evolution, but it really seems to be working now. And it's becoming more of a way of life as opposed to a project that would have a beginning and an end.
So Molly, it sounds like you also have the steady evolution approach. And what's the biggest challenge for you when you're talking to line of business people about what you're trying to get?
It's gotten a lot easier, I've got to be honest, as budgets continue to shrink. People are starting to recognize the value of putting information out and making it available to people online. And so it's been a lot easier for me now, but I was giggling because it isn't entirely sophisticated, but when it was time to launch our first project or program, we decided to tackle web content management first, targeting that external audience. And I pulled our senior leadership team together into a room and I showed them on a wall I had created these boards, and it was screenshots of the 100 plus public facing websites that MeadWestvaco had. And the inconsistency in brand and customer experience across all of them. And then I gave them assignments. So I put them in front of a laptop and said, okay, now go out to our main site, one of the 100, and I think it was 110, and search for our #1 product. Now, how do you contact a sales agent or request a quote?
So shaming people into using.
But it was really, I think, one of the smartest things I've ever done is to put them in the shoes of the person who needs the information, and have them see how completely inefficient it is that we have this brilliant salesperson. I'll call him Joe. Like, we have this brilliant salesperson with 25 years of incredible experience, knows everything about all of our product lines. It's all in his head. And so to show that, that's not the right place for it when you have customers who want to do business with you or employees who want information about your company, the right place for that information is not in someone's head. And so I sold it that way by kind of scaring them into it, saying, this is what our customers are experiencing, and it is a very poor reflection on who we are as a company. But now that it's in, and people are starting to see the value and how quickly we can turn projects and programs around related to content and content management, they're starting to flock to the web now, which is great. It's it's been pretty exciting.
So you are seeing more pull demand now for your technology?
You know, all the marketers want to get product information online now, which is a big win in just over a year of running the program. From having to pull it out of people's head to now having people say, I have a message that I want to get out, and you have the platform to deliver it. And so it's been quite a great evolution.